Producer Charlie joins me now with his latest movie review. So, Producer Charlie, what are we starting with?
Okay, so we're gonna start with family fun. Kung Fu
Family
Panda
fun.
4.
Kung Fu Panda. All right, bring it.
Okay, so we know we have our good friend Poe.
Yes.
So this is PG, obviously. Poe is tapped to become basically take over Oogway's place where he used to be, and has to find a replacement to become the new Dragon Warrior. Well, at the same time, we have a wicked sorceress that plans to resummon all the master villains whom Poe has vanquished to the spirit realm in the past.
Oh.
So we have our good friend Jack Black returning as the voice of Poe.
Of course.
Dustin Hoffman also returns as Master Shifu.
Oh, I didn't realize he was a part of this. Interesting.
He's been in all 4 of them.
Okay.
And James Hong has been Mr. Ping in all 4, and he returns as well.
Okay.
Bryan Cranston also returns as the voice of Lee from the 3rd movie.
Okay.
And then Ian McShane, he reprises his role as Tai Lung from the 1st movie. He was the villain. So we have a lot of people returning.
Lots of returners.
And then we have a lot of new people joining us. Awkwafina, she joins us.
Love her.
Ke Kwan, he's there. And then Viola Davis is our villain for this movie.
I am obsessed with Viola Davis.
She is fantastic in everything she does, in all honesty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, really fun. I would say it's not the strongest of the 4 movies.
Okay, I was going to ask how you thought it compared.
It's still really good.
Yeah.
You'll laugh a few times throughout it. I mean, you know, it's Jack Black. You can't really miss with him.
And like you said, ultimately family friendly, which is what we need more of that anyway.
Right.
So.
Well, and a lot of stuff anymore, we have a lot of older, mature content.
Yeah.
So, you know, something you can take the kids out to.
Absolutely.
So this came out this last weekend, and already worldwide it's grossed 81.7 million.
Oh my gosh.
And its budget was 85 million.
Okay, so it is doing just fine. It is doing just fine.
Not surprising at all.
Yeah.
A lot of people were very excited for this movie.
Okay, I love it. What else you got?
Moving on, we got a little horror, PG-13 supernatural horror.
No.
So this is imaginary. It's the story of a woman who returns to her childhood home.
Okay, pause. That poster alone is just crazy. Like, no thank you.
That's Chauncey the bear.
No, me and Chauncey would not be friends.
Well, you know, that might be a good thing.
Well, I guess so.
But this stars DeWanda, I'm thinking on the last name, Wise.
Okay.
She returns to her childhood home, basically. Her imaginary friend that she had when she was a kid, she abandoned it, and he's mad, basically.
Oh.
So it's very not horror-esque, in my opinion.
Okay.
It has some parts that are like jump scare-ish, but really not very scary, not very suspenseful.
Yeah.
It is good though, like the acting is very good, I liked it. Director Jeff cited the 1982 Poltergeist as his influence for the film.
Casual.
A lot of people didn't overly like the movie though. They don't think it's very scary. This is a Blumhouse movie.
Yeah, so how would you rate it then?
I mean, I'm not the biggest horror person, so like it not being scary didn't bother me any.
Yeah.
I mean, I give it a mid 50%, movie.
Okay.
It's already grossed worldwide 9.9 million, which isn't a lot, but its budget was only 13.
Yeah.
So, if you want a horror movie that's not too scary,
maybe
go check it out.
All right. What else?
So moving on, these are 2 movies that are going to come out this weekend.
Okay.
Like I said early. So the big thing anymore right now is based on true story movies.
Absolutely.
So this first one's called One Life. This is a PG biographical drama about the Sir Nicholas Winton, a young London broker who, in the months leading up to World War II, rescued over 600 children from Nazi-occupied Czechoslovakia.
Wow.
Very touching story. This stars Anthony Hopkins and Johnny Flynn. Very good. Mike talked about it. It's going to be at the Moxie as well.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch it, check out at the Moxie. It also has Helena Bowman Carter, which I didn't expect, and when I saw her,
she's very fascinating.
Right,
Yeah.
I was like, "Is that her?" And it took me a minute to actually, she's so known for crazy characters. This was a very normal.
Okay. That is very something different.
Right?
For her. Yeah.
So this is a BBC film. It premiered at the Toronto Film Festival in September. Came out in the UK at the beginning of this year, and now is having its USA debut. It's based on the book "If It's Not Possible: The Life of Sir Nicholas Winton," written by Winton's daughter. His daughter actually requested that Hopkins play her father.
I love hearing stories like that. We've seen a few films like the last 2 years where that's been a thing.
And Winton's son gave the approval. He really liked Hopkins' performance.
I love it.
One survivor called it a fitting tribute. And in this, you have a scene where he meets all of the survivors that he saved, and all of those survivors that were in the audience were actual children of the survivors.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool.
It's a great movie. It'll tug at your heartstrings.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend this one.
Yeah, you've got to see that. What's the other one coming?
Another one is...
Or this weekend, I mean, sorry.
Arthur the King. This is a PG-13 adventure, and about an adventure racer who adopts a stray dog named Arthur to join him in an epic endurance race. Stars Mark Wahlberg, Simu Lee, Natalie Emanuel, and Ali Suleiman.
Good cast.
Based on a book as well. True events and everything. Very good. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah.
And then also releasing this weekend is Love Lies Blind and the American Society of Magical Negroes.
Ooh, okay.
So 2 movies that I think are going to be pretty exciting to see.
Yeah, that sounds
so
good.
very good movies coming out this weekend.
Okay, we're just about out of time, but
And
tell
then-
me the big one that's coming this weekend to streaming.
Streaming this week on Thursday at 8 p.m. is Taylor Swift The Eras Tour with 4 new acoustic songs.
That's exciting stuff.
And also Dream Scenario on Max on Friday. So
Okay, I love it.
a lot of good stuff this week.
Yeah, well, thanks for all those reviews.